We're all in crypto for the gains. But you're probably wondering, where exactly are those gains? In fact, the market just looks worse and worse every single time you open up your browser. In fact, at this point, people are even asking, is an alt season even possible? We are so sick and tired of having these perpetual ups and perpetual downs. Every time we think we're about to break into alt season, we get basically a bounce to reality, a reality check where we're like, oh my God. And the sentiment on crypto Twitter is so bad that you have so many influencers putting out this copy pasta, talking about how they're out, how they sold everything. And the reality is, some of them actually just can't control their emotions. And you're probably here watching this video going, okay, so what's going on? Are we having an alt season or not? And in my opinion, yes, we are. So this is going to be a very short video. Welcome back to the Brown Gent. Here we talk about common sense and I tell you what I honestly believe, not stuff that, will get me views. But I truly believe the altcoin season is still on. Guys, it's no surprise that people are exhausted, constantly exhausted with these perpetual ups and downs. But you have to view this as like, have you ever seen somebody on a mechanical bull? They literally hold on for dear life. And the reality is the market makers, they want to send these coins up much higher, but they don't want you coming along for the ride. They want to get rid of as many people as possible. So they'll do whatever it takes to throw you off, to get you exhausted, to make you give up. And we've waited so long to get to this point. Do you really want to be sidelined? Do you really want to watch others make money and chase after? That is the dream of the market makers. And we have been here for so long. They've just joined the space. They've invested heavily into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, and into other crypto assets. Why are you going to let them walk away with our gains? Those are our gains right here. So every time you look at the market and you see it's red, look, I know it's painful. In fact, it would be weird if you told me it wasn't. The reality is, yes, Bitcoin's at all-time highs, or it's at the all-time highs this cycle. At least it made it. And despite that, people feel horrible. And that's because the majority of altcoins, which is where most of the people in crypto have been investing, have been getting killed. So if you're not in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sol, if you're in others, most of them are down really bad, or you probably joined something that has retraced 30 to 50% in the last week. And you're wondering, everyone told me cryptos to make money. Well, let me tell you something. One day you're going to wake up and you're not going to think about this anymore. Your altcoins are going to be at all-time highs. Your portfolio is going to be massively in profit, but it will only work that way if you let it get there. Do not sit there and make this worse. So I have 4 tips for you to help you get through this period. The first thing is very obvious, and I keep stating it. Stay in spot. I know many of you think, oh my God, I could 100x my portfolio if I just take that 50x trade or the 100x leverage trade. But you know what? Leverage is what is killing you. It's actually reducing how well you're doing because the market is going up and down. It's not even going in one direction. And by doing that, it is making sure that it inflicts maximum pain on those who aren't in spot. It's not safe out there. Stay in spot. Then it doesn't matter if we go up next week, the week after, or the month after. We will go up. It's a matter of inevitability. Be safe. So wait in spot. The second thing I want to make sure you think about is pick the right portfolio. There just isn't going to be enough liquidity with all the coins out there for everything to go up. People who tell you that are lying. The difference between this cycle and last is everyone's been making tokens, so many meme coins, all these launches, and you may get slight pumps, But if you're not invested in the right things, you are wasting this bull cycle. So when you get to all season, you don't want to be sitting there and everybody else's coins are doing well and you picked a bunch of junk. So make sure you go in and select the right portfolio, and you have a great time to do this now that most of the stuff has been correcting. My recommendation is to watch my 2024-2025 bull run narrative video series, where I talk about the 4 pervasive narratives that are going to dominate this cycle: meme coins, AI, layer 1, and gaming. The reality is, I will be sharing my portfolio breakdown with you guys in another video in the next day or two, but make sure you go through and pick that right portfolio based on those types of narratives, because that is what's going to do really well, and specifically so, especially AI. The next thing you can do is also, look for opportunities. So while this is going on, people are still printing money, and that comes into getting whitelists for specific mints or just joining specific initiatives. So one example was the Sonic SVM Alpha Vault that myself and the Web3 Secret Society got into for the most part, and that was a good 10x on our money. Yes, we're only allowed to put in like 40 to $100 or something at the end of the day, but that money 10x'd. So look for those opportunities, because those opportunities do exist in crypto. You've just got to be hyper vigilant. Look for new launches, look for specific mints. Those things are ways you can expand your portfolio while waiting in spot with the right tokens. And the final thing is, if you don't find a good opportunity, be okay sitting on your hands. It's okay doing nothing. Many of you feel like you've got to be logging on every morning and making a trade and doing something, but you're doing too much. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you can do. And honestly, that's probably all you have to do, and just sit it out, wait there and be patient. Yes, you may come on and see that Bitcoin's coming down to 84K. Who knows? Ethereum might go back to 2,800. Who knows? When the signals have changed, when the market structure has changed, I will make a video specifically calling that out. But right now, we haven't even seen that big of a correction. So I think a lot of people are panicking. Remember, Ethereum was $4,000 just a couple weeks ago. We are only down 20%. Bitcoin, we're only down 15%. So enjoy the volatility. This is what comes with crypto. The alt season, I truly believe, is on the horizon. Don't get shaken out. Don't follow bad influencers. And if you want extra sort of like to make sure you're on top of things, watch my content, subscribe to my channel. I have other services in the links below. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this reaffirmed your decision to stick it through in the market. Remember, nothing I say here is financial advice, because I just a guy on YouTube. I don't see the future, but this is what I'm doing, and I don't see any reason to pivot from that right now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.